Have a reversal candlestick pattern here. I expect a small bounce back to the upside, and we are off to the races to $70,000. 30%, $27,700. So the target is between $90,000 and $105,000. Bitcoin is hanging right now on major life support. I will show you the exact levels that we need to watch today, and also the levels from where I have taken new trades, which resulting already in massive profits. And I will give you some additional entries if you miss them, so you will be also to make here a good chunk of money. Let's go. Guys, first of all, thank you so much yesterday for all the love that you have shown me on the video. It was helping a lot. I'm still sick. I feel a little bit better, but I'm sweating here like crazy right now for no reason. You know, it's just because I'm sick. So if we can repeat what we did yesterday, that would be amazing, guys. Destroy the like button as much as you can. I am not kidding. It helped me. It was helping me quite a lot to see the numbers going up yesterday while I was laying in bed. And of course, when we are destroying the like button, YouTube knows that you love this video and will show it to more people. And again, that will help me to get much better, much faster. So now let's jump here into the USDT dominance chart. So here we see the playbook playing out like we have it laid out yesterday. I told you we are potentially getting close to this major resistance area, which we don't want to break or even get back into it. We don't want to see that. And we didn't. We just got close to it and got rejected, closed below the 5% mark, which is good. And now we are also keeping going lower here, but around the 4.8, 4.76% level, I expect a small bounce back to the upside before we head lower, and then as a result of that, moving in direction of $70,000 for a Bitcoin. Now in our Wykoff reaccumulation pattern, also here beautifully executed what we were looking for, and that is that we got here a move to the downside to complete the LPS stage. So I believe that candle here to the downside, that was the retracement for the LPS stage, and now we are already now in the midst of the jump across the creek. I still believe that because it is a little bit distorted, that the jump across the creek will be completed somewhere here at a new all-time high, and then we get here this spring consolidation, and then that leg here to the upside. So everything got a little bit delayed and distorted, but overall, we are still on track here. And remember, guys, I told you when we are coming back into the LPS stage, that is when I'm looking for opening new trade positions. And that is exactly what I did, guys. I had mentioned it multiple times over and over the last couple of days, where I said, if we come to $64,000, I have my limit orders here. I have planned for this scenario. We had planned for this. Why did you not plan for this? So you should have done the same. I will give you another chance. If you missed it, I give you another chance. But you can see here, we are here right now already racking in really nice profits, roughly 50%, almost $34,000 that we are banking here. So the whole account almost doubled in a little bit more than 2 weeks. Remember, the first trade was taken here on the 11th, which is now 15 days ago. So we are just a little bit over 2 weeks here, roughly up 100% on this account, which is amazing. Again, guys, if you want to trade on ZoomX, you get up to $45,000 in deposit bonuses and $10 absolutely for free, guys. Take everything what you can get for free from exchanges. Basically, rob them blind if they give something for free. There is a link in the description if you want to sign up there. Take whatever you can, guys. It's really important, you know. Even if, let's say you would have entered here this trade with $10, you would be up now $4.50, you know, so which is not crazy. So, but now you would be already at $15. And if you keep compounding this over time, guys, trust me, this will snowball to a big amount. And you only need to, the only thing that you need to do is follow the trades that I give you. That's all what you need to do, guys, to make your money. Now, when we're looking at Bitcoin, we are back above the resistance area, and that we had pointed out here from $66,000 to $66,900 approximately. So we are slightly above there. What we need right now is a daily close here above, and we potentially get this today. If we close above that level here today, guys, it might be game over, So this will then turn into support, and we are off to the races to $70,000. And if we are closing above $66,900, I will start to add more to my long position, and I will also raise the limit orders that I have to some higher levels here for the next pullback, like 65, 66, and so on, because that we are coming down to $60,000 is now highly, highly unlikely, especially in the event if we are closing here above the $66,900 level. Also, here on this daily chart, you can clearly see here the pullback is completed from the buy signal that we usually get. We are now moving it to the upside. We have a reversal candlestick pattern here. These three candles are called a Morningstar pattern, and this pattern will be completed with today's daily close and continuation by tomorrow to the upside. So I'm not saying we're going tomorrow to $70,000, but potentially we are going close to $70,000 by tomorrow. Would that be bad? Yes and no, because if we are closing today around $67,000 and we are tomorrow at 69, and we keep that level, then we have another big CME gap on Monday, which we need to fill. So, but again, we're going to plan for this, and that will help us to add to our positions. And this is what it's all about, guys. So, and of course, we are going to flip here this still current resistance zone, even if we are above that, when we get this daily close, into green as support. I had a look yesterday at the charts again here on this specifically on the daily chart, and was like, I see here also a different pattern than just an inverse head and shoulders. So I removed the inverse head and shoulders, drew some lines, and saw actually that here is a big bull flag going on. And I believe when we are coming up here the next time to touch the downward sloping resistance line, that would be now the fifth touch, that we are actually breaking it. The game plan that I see unfolding here for Bitcoin is what I have lined out here in that line chart, that we come up here creating a higher high than here. So it's slightly higher to like 68,500, something like this. Remember, there's also big resistance. Then get a small pullback into Monday, $66,300, $400, come up, touch the resistance, get potentially rejected, back to like 68, go sideways a little bit, and then we break it. But we could also technically break it here already on the next touch, come back, go here then sideways along that trend line, and then break to the upside. So, but I'm pretty convinced the next time that we come up, we are going to break it. We will not see again that we come back here to like the bottom of the range, or even here to the mid range of $62,000 approximately. So, but where is the technical target? So for that bull flag, the technical target, I want to show it to you here on a weekly chart. So the technical target is over $100,000. It depends on how you want to see this technical target. So here we have a target of $105,000. Now, if you would draw this conservatively like this, some people do that, then it would be roughly $90,000. So the target is between $90,000 and $105,000. But in any case, it's a new all-time high, and that's what we are looking for. The only thing that we need is a break above $69,000, close there a daily and a weekly candle, and then it's confirmed that we are off to the races into a new all-time high. So, and this can happen as early as this weekend, So that's why it's so important that we watch these crucial support levels right now for Bitcoin. And like I said, the first one here on the daily chart is the level that we are just breaking through, where we need the daily close, So, and also we have now filled this fair value gap. Remember, guys, I was also talking about this, that we are potentially filling one of these fair value gaps. And the next target here now for Bitcoin, if we are closing this daily candle as it is, would be the supply zone just above us here. From a technical perspective, $69,500 to $71,600 approximately. So, and you see here the biggest concentration of liquidity is between $70,400 to $71,250 roughly. So from there, I expect definitely a big rejection. There we could come back to get our proper retest into support, which is now still technically resistance until we close the daily candle above it, and then come back up and continue to go higher from here. Again, the supply and demand zones is something that you can see with the MDX algo indicator. There is a link in the description if you want them. Again, guys, most of the trades were taken here with the MDX algo. That's how I made so much money in the last 2 weeks, you know, so it's a money maker, guys. 10% discount if you use the link down below was negotiated with the founder for you guys, so take advantage of that while he's still in a good mood and giving me these 10% for you. The liquidation levels also on the MDX algo were telling us also exactly what's going to happen here. I told you we will come down, take out the over-leveraged long positions. Now, these over-leveraged long positions basically ate directly back and degenerated back into Bitcoin when we broke above the EMA ribbon. Now we are here currently under the resistance of $67,700. If we break through that, we might get a short squeeze to the $70,000 level, because we are going to take out the over-leveraged short positions that are just sitting above us here. Really crucial for us that we are holding above the EMA ribbon. I had a funny feeling that this whole move would be just a fake out, which came into fruition, and now we got the continuation to the upside. Hence, so with all the experience that I have, I decided here for myself, okay, this looks like just a shakeout, so I am definitely executing on my part and opening new positions here. And as you can see, it played out beautifully for us. So now on the liquidation heat map, same thing. I told you we will potentially come down here into the $64,000 area to take out major liquidity, and from there we move back to the upside. So this is exactly what we are seeing here right now. The highest concentration of liquidity is here on the weekly chart at $68,800. So expect that we are moving at least all the way up there, but we could go as high as $69,400, $500. But once again, guys, there's major resistance. We could see a rejection from there, and I'm going to show you that in a moment, and also give you a new trade setup where you can enter into a Bitcoin trade if you missed the move that I had given you actually yesterday, which was again one of the sniper entries with the help of the MDX algo. Here on weeks, guys, also here I'm up 30%, $27,700. Remember, I opened yesterday a little prematurely a part of the new position. If I would have waited, I would be now more on profit, but this is fine. Still $28,000 more or less. Also, this account, we are on the way to double this account here. No, sorry, not double, because I started with 250,000. We are almost at 308. I was here at 380,000 today already. So yeah, but we are on the way to double it. More or less, we are close to 50%. So really close to 50% here. Guys, remember, while I have this profitable trade open, I am farming also an airdrop at the same time with $20,000. It doesn't matter how much money you trade with. It is important how much volume you are trading for that airdrop. So, of course, if you have more money, it's easier to get more volume. But you could also have $1,000 and you open 1,000 trades, you know, so then it equates to the same amount, you know, it doesn't matter in the end. So you would still be eligible for this airdrop. And they are non-KYC, non-VPN, guys. Everybody can sign up here. If you cannot use Bybit, this is the best option for you out there to trade on weeks. And the other thing that I just forgot was but it's fine. You know, there's a link in the description and in the pin comment below if you also want to trade on weeks with me together, because here we are also just printing money like crazy. And like I said, I'm gonna move up these orders here pretty soon. If I see here daily close above $67,400, that will be for me the sign to move up my orders massively. When we're looking at the 12-hourly chart, here we are now breaking again above the point of control. I told you guys yesterday I will open positions when we are getting above the golden ratio or into the golden ratio here, where we were yesterday below, and that is exactly what we did. So now that 12-hourly close in 30 minutes, basically when you see this video, it already happened. That will be another signal for you to get ready to get into a new position, because we're above the point of control and will start to move higher from here because there's not much resistance anymore above us in terms of the VPVR. Also, the MACD is shaping up here to give us a buy signal. The RSI is in a nice angle going to the upside. So momentum is definitely here in our favor to the upside right now for Bitcoin overall. And here we get our new setup. Guys, one thing that I want to mention here with the MDX algo gradient, you saw yesterday it turned green. And what do we know when it's turning green? Price cooled down and is ready to go back to the upside. I told you guys yesterday, if you're in that short that I had given here, where we got really close to our target, set your stop losses into profit and take profit down here when we were down here. I told you this. Take profit down here and don't wait that we hit the target. We were over 6% in profit, so I hope you listened to me and took some profit here, because otherwise you would be still slightly in profit, but soon not anymore, because you would round trip now your profits, So I hope that everybody got stopped out in a nice profit and took some profit down here, and then all is good. If you're still in this short, close it, guys. Take whatever profit is left on the table, take it. Take it right now. I don't want you guys to get here wrecked on that short. And you see, we were really, really close with our overall target here to hit this. We got close to it. We did not exactly hit it. That's why I said yesterday, take profit. So now we have a new setup here. Again, with the help of the MDX algo indicator, I concluded that this would be a good trade here from $66,300. We are about to hit here the supply zone. And I believe that we are not directly breaking through this. I believe that we are again getting here a small rejection to 66,300 potentially, and then go to the upside. And that can happen today or over the weekend. Again, that can also happen on Monday, because we could get around these levels a CME gap, So if we are now over the weekend pushing higher, is it worth to take here right now a trade and trade this to potentially $70,000, because this is almost like a 4% move to the upside? Technically, yes, you could, but there is a huge amount of risk right now on your side. So, and why would you chase a pump? We never chase pump, guys, remember. That's why I open at 64 and not right now. Preferably to get the next time in on a pullback. The same what we did yesterday. You always want to get in on pullbacks and not when the price is pumping. So yes, you could go in right now. You could potentially chase these 3-4%. You might get actually also lucky with that if you have proper risk management, but it's not worth the risk, guys, right now. So it would be worth the risk if you get a daily close above $68,400 today. Then yes, if we have a daily candle above that and the next tomorrow is slightly going to the upside, it starts to be more lucrative in terms of risk to do that, because you could look then potentially at a setup like this here, where you have a stop loss slightly below that downward sloping resistance line, and you have here 6% to the upside. So that would then be potentially a good setup that we can trade, So, but don't do it beforehand, really, guys. Don't do it beforehand. Better is to wait for that small pullback that is coming, So, and enter here and then trade this all the way to the upside. Because right now, even though the price is still in a cooling phase, and warming up to go to the upside, we can still get pullbacks during that time. And again, guys, if you want this indicator, there is a link in the description. Make use of it, so while you still get a 10% discount, because as you can see, highly accurate money printing indicator in both directions, even when we are shorting, so in a bull market, we are profitable with this indicator. So now let's talk about the dominance. The dominance is ripping here to the upside. So, and we see actually what I did not want to see, and that is that the dominance is here creating a new high and potentially even goes up to like 57%. We did not want to see this, but on the other hand, this is a violent move here to the upside. It's normally followed by a violent move to the downside, which will be good for our altcoin backs on the other hand. So for now, I'm fine with that. But of course, the altcoins are not moving as they should move if the dominance would go down and Bitcoin price would be going up. So that is right now the small issue here. Overall, I still expect that we are coming down. So we went now way higher than expected. I admit that. So, but as long as we're not taking out this high here, we should be fine. And see potentially by today or tomorrow signs of an early reversal. Ethereum flows yesterday, ETF flows, were again, how should I package that? Pretty devastating, because Grayscale is at an insane rate getting rid of the Ethereum, which is on the other side good. So we have yesterday sold with Grayscale $346 million worth of Ethereum shares. Net outflow was minus 152. So there was more outflow than inflow, but again, it's Grayscale, So I calculated yesterday how long they can keep doing this. They can still do this for approximately 10 to 15 calendar days, because on the weekend they cannot sell, so that's why the Ethereum price is still a little bit under pressure, but this is fine, so we are now here at our entry level again. I deem it safe to enter here in Ethereum trade right now if you want to trade Ethereum, and trade this already into the $4,000 level. So do I believe that we are now getting some God candles and directly move up like this? No. What I believe is going to happen, that we see here a lot of sideways chop gradually, slowly, with some massive up and downs because of Grayscale, until we reach the $4,000 level. But overall, I believe we are not coming much lower anymore, unless Grayscale decides one day to get rid of 20% of their holdings in one single day. So then we might see Ethereum dropping something like this here. So, but otherwise, I'm not seeing this, and I deem it safe to enter right now into Ethereum if you want to take an Ethereum trade. Some of the altcoin trades that are doing well right now that I had given here is Rune. Remember, I said at the 0.382 is a good level to enter overall, and then to add at the $4.74 level. I did not add yet. I will wait for here 22 minutes to see if I want to add here a little bit more to my position. But I added here on the way down. I would have gotten stopped out somewhere at like $4, or actually liquidated $4.23 or something, I think. So I added there more to my position. I think around $4. I think here at $4.27 is where I added more to my position. So, and then my liquidity price was close to the golden ratio, and I was pretty convinced that we're not going all the way down here. There was too much momentum already building up on the price, hence why I took this risk. But this was just me. Technically, you would have gotten stopped out here if you would have taken the trade, but you could have re-entered this here back at the 0.382, and I hope you did. So if not, then here is your next level where you can enter right now and trade this into potentially close to $6 to the upside. Here, I actually want to show it to you. You see here my Rune trade. My Rune trade was $1,000. If you go back like to, from yesterday or the day before that, you see that. So I added yesterday. I'm almost up here 100% now on this trade. I have a stop loss just in case if it turns against me, then I make some profit here. And I'm still in my fucking GRT trade. I'm still stuck in this shit, So I'm still waiting. This is coming back up. My liquidation price is quite low. But I really, really want this to go back up, that I get out of this and can turn this into an isolated trade and not cross. I did not want to have a cross trade. Again, guys, if you need liquidity to trade, sign up here on Bybit. You get $500 worth of a position absolutely for free. You cannot withdraw the $500, but you can trade with it. And the $500 position can turn really quickly into $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 if you know what you are doing. I give you trades here absolutely for free every single day on this channel, where you can make insane amounts of money with even with $500 and keep compounding this into bigger amounts here. That is the secret, guys. Compound your profits. That is the only thing that you need to do. Risk management and compound your profits, and you will be fine financially. I guarantee you. So go to Bybit, claim your $500 absolutely for free with the link in the description. And like I said, so rob these exchanges, blind take everything what you can get right now in this market. So then a new trade setup that I'm looking at is Telegram, TON. If we can reclaim the golden ratio, I will be heavily incentivized to start buying here at current levels. Of course not, because the golden ratio is acting as resistance, but once we're breaking above that, I will start buying. So I could have bought here at these range lows, but I wanted to see if how price is reacting from here. So we bounced. So the risk for me here to go a little bit lower was too high. So I chickened out here to buy. But once we break above the golden ratio, I'm more confident. And then we can trade this here to the first resistance of $7.10. And then also here into supply again and at $7.76 approximately. Also, guys, tomorrow, not today, tomorrow, I will give away another $500. No strings attached. You only need a Prime XBT account and $100 on the account to be eligible for the $500. I'm gonna draw tomorrow another winner for $500, guys. Again, Prime XBT, also nice exchange. I like to trade there. I have actually money on there. I just need to open trades. So I'm waiting also here for the Bitcoin pullback to open some trades there. And I have only $500 there right now, guys. I'm going to show you, if you win the $500, that you can make good money with that. So go sign up there, deposit $100. I'm going to show you next week that over the weekend, with $500, you can flip this really quick into a big amount here. Then Ondo is another one. Ondo stopped me out, so now it's good to re-enter, but I would wait still a little bit because the indicator's telling me here stochastic is getting overbought here. RSI is still bullish, MACD is still bullish, price is super bullish, so we could technically still go up here 3-4%, but I think when we hit this resistance, we're gonna struggle again to break above that unless there's some catalyst pushing it straight through above $1.10. On the higher time frames, we're looking much better, you know, so I would maybe adjust the stop loss a little bit to these lows that we had. So I think here with now with the new stop loss at 91 cents, if you would enter right now, you would be quite safe and can trade this all the way up to $1.24, because on the higher time frames, we are definitely set up for a massive move here. We get more or less a V-shaped recovery. So if you want to enter this, it is a good moment to enter into Ondo. Then the last one is Injective. Injective broke above the EMA ribbon here, is about to flip once again. Here also on the 4-hourly, we are running here into resistance right now, but the higher time frames have cooled down. Which is also telling me that we are most likely in for a bigger move to the upside. I think it was here. Or did I miss this chart now again? Yeah, so here you can see we are scratching. So we basically bounced off the golden ratio here from that low to that high. Hence why we got this big reaction to the upside right now. So it would be, yeah, no, in my opinion, this is good to enter. But if you want to wait a little bit, we could get a small pullback on the 4-hourly chart here back to like $25.44, $25-ish, back to the original entry level of this trade setup. You can technically also wait for this, you know, because the 4-hourly chart is a little bit overextended. So we should come back here to retest this. And from there, you can enter this then to the upside. And guys, that's already for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and let's make some fucking money here. And I'll see you tomorrow.